Kia ora, my name is Kim and I'm an architecture graduate from the University of Auckland. I'm currently working as an architectural designer at W10 Architects. We engage in diverse projects both locally and internationally, partnering alongside advocates for sustainable building design. I am also assisting research in a brands project where we are focusing on the sustainable management of plastic waste on construction sites. Over the summer period, I undertook a university scholarship research supervised by Dr. Ferdinand Oswald. We focus on analysing carbon-conscious architecture. Through my research, I found that New Zealand has inconsistent progress in meeting our climate change action goals set out by the Paris Agreement, which requires us to be net carbon zero by 2050. Low-carbon design and construction has been held back in New Zealand by the lack of easy-to-understand information. I propose the introduction of a digital tool that will encourage sustainable building design based on New Zealand's whole-of-life embodied carbon emissions reduction framework. It's a bit of a mouthful, but basically, it's a set of strategies that is used to account for the carbon emissions of construction materials over their life cycle. I would like to introduce you to Project MBON, Project Embodied Carbon. Project MBON simplifies life cycle assessment, also known as LCA, through an interactive virtual platform. Most existing LCA tools in the market are numerically focused and often difficult to put into practice. Project MBON is completely different from current LCA tools and has a more visual approach. The platform allows designers to choose carbon-conscious materials for their concept designs. They can compare and decide on various building materials based on their embodied carbon emissions. So on one hand, you have the designers being able to make more carbon-conscious choices. On the other hand, you need to have the suppliers who are pulling their weight to make their materials more carbon-consciously. Project MBON aims to engage with New Zealand-based companies to minimize the carbon emissions from overseas transport of materials. This creates the opportunity for architects to support and collaborate with local businesses, and this will help the growth of our local supplier industry. Suppliers will be able to easily contribute their Environmental Product Declaration or LCA-based data to Project MBON. It is a collective mission to gather enough data to centralize and build a foundation for our national LCA inventory. We are rapidly approaching our deadline for net zero carbon, so the formal accounting of our emissions is crucial. This project aims to create a transparent, accurate, and reliable inventory that is accessible to all. Project MBON joins the government's vision for New Zealand to be able to quantify and account for the carbon footprints of our building and construction industry. Everything is theoretical unless it can be put into practice. New Zealand Green Building Council is a stepping stone where I hope to connect and collaborate with like-minded visionaries to help me make Project MBON a reality. And together, we can realize our country's decarbonized future. Thank you for listening, and I appreciate all the support. Whole of life embodied carbon emissions reduction framework. Done! Was that weird? Was that last part?